Supercars love flexing their price tags. They've got the looks, the noise, the drama, all that. But what if I told you a $20,000 bike can dust a $1 million Ferrari? Yeah, you heard that right. Some of these motorcycles don't just compete, they humiliate supercars. Today, we're looking at 5 bikes that make even the fastest Ferraris cry. This is Motorcarfy, and these are the top 5 bikes faster than supercars. Let's kick it off with number 5, the legend itself, the Suzuki Hayabusa. This thing dropped in the late 90s and instantly broke the internet before the internet was even a thing. It was clocked at nearly 200 miles per hour, which was absolutely insane for its time. Ferrari drivers back then were out here bragging about 170, maybe 180 top speed, and the Hayabusa was like, hold my helmet. It was so fast that manufacturers literally made a gentleman's agreement to limit top speeds to 186 miles per hour. Imagine building something so wild that everyone else had to agree to slow down. It doesn't look flashy, it doesn't scream superbike, but that's the point. The Hayabusa is what happens when raw power meets pure disrespect for limits. And for the price of a used Civic, you can own a piece of history that can humble a Ferrari any day of the week. At number 4, we've got the Ducati Panigale V4R, Italy's rocket disguised as art. If Ferraris are for the rich, this is for the fearless. The Panigale has over 230 horsepower packed into a frame that weighs less than 400 pounds. That's literally more power-to-weight ratio than most hypercars. 0 to 60 in about 2.3 seconds, while a Ferrari 488 is still thinking about launching. And the sound? Man, it's pure chaos. It's like an orchestra of explosions. Ducati didn't build this bike to look pretty. They built it to make grown men scream inside their helmets. If you ever see one on the road, just move. It's not slowing down for you. Now number 3, the Kawasaki Ninja H2R. This isn't a bike. This is a physics experiment gone wrong. It's supercharged, yes, supercharged, and pumps out 310 horsepower. Top speed? Around 249 miles per hour. Let that sink in. 249 on 2 wheels. This thing isn't even street legal because it's just too crazy. The Ninja H2R is what happens when engineers say, what if we made a bike that scares even us? There are stories of this bike beating Bugattis, Koenigsegg's, even jet planes in short bursts. It's not just fast, it's terrifying. Kawasaki didn't build a motorcycle, they built a monster. Number 2, the Lightning LS218. The name comes from its top speed, 218 miles per hour. And yeah, it's electric. No gears, no noise, no fuel, just instant torque. People laughed at electric bikes until this thing showed up and embarrassed half the supercar world. It holds the title for fastest production motorcycle, and it does it quietly. You line up next to a Ferrari at a light, and before he can even rev, the Lightning is already a speck on the horizon. It's the kind of power that makes you rethink everything you know about speed. And the best part? It's made in America. Quiet, clean, and savage. And finally, number 1, the Dodge Tomahawk. You've probably seen pictures of it online and thought it was fake. It's real. Dodge took a V10 engine from a Viper, shoved it into a bike frame, and called it a day. 500 horsepower on 2 wheels. Technically 4 if you count the weird double wheel setup, but whatever, it's chaos. The Tomahawk can theoretically hit 350 miles per hour, which is absolutely ridiculous. It's not street legal, and only a few were ever made. But it proves one thing. When it comes to speed, bikes don't play fair. This isn't a motorcycle you ride, it's one you survive. Before we wrap up, let's talk about a few honorable mentions because I know the comments are coming. The BMW S1000RR, still a beast that can go toe-to-toe with Lambos. The Yamaha R1M, sleek, balanced, deadly. And the Aprilia RSV4 Factory, pure Italian chaos with a racing soul. These bikes might not top the charts, but they'll still ruin your ego if you think your supercar's untouchable. Here's the real takeaway. Speed doesn't care about luxury badges or price tags. It's about power, weight, and pure engineering. Supercars might look fancy, but bikes like these are the true definition of performance. They don't need attention. They just need an open road. So, next time you see a Ferrari revving at a stoplight, just remember, somewhere out there is a guy on a $25,000 bike who could gap him wearing flip-flops. That's the beauty of it. Fast isn't about money. It's about mindset. If you loved this list, hit that like button, drop your dream bike in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more gearhead insanity every week. This is Motorcarfy, where we expose the truth about speed, power, and everything that makes machines exciting. Catch you in the next one, and remember, ride safe, ride smart, and never underestimate a bike.